This tip will demonstrate how to take screen captures. Screen captures are pictures of things like windows and menus that you might want to capture to image files on your Mac to use for documentation or reference purposes. For example, a common use of a screen image or screen capture might involve an error message that you're getting. Something like that pops up, you don't understand what it means, and you might want to capture it to send to tech support. Well, how can I do that? Well, there are a number of ways to get screen images from your Mac. But in this case, we're going to look at the most commonly used techniques that experienced Mac users employ maybe 80 or 90% of the time. So, with that in mind, let's get started. The oldest method for capturing your computer screen to a picture file is to use a secret command called Command-Shift-3. Command-Shift-3 goes pretty far back in the Mac's history and results in a picture of the entire display on your monitor. Let's see what happens. Let's open a window. Let's drop a menu. Let's try Command-Shift-3 from the keyboard. I should hear a click like a camera shutter, and notice a picture file results on my desktop. Let's open it up and see what's inside. The picture file opens in preview, and you can see it's a picture of my entire desktop. The Apple menu in the upper left corner, the hard drive in the upper right, there's a trash can and my dock at the bottom. Everything I can see on my monitor is displayed in the screen capture from Command-Shift-3. Well, as you can see, the picture is of the entire desktop or monitor view, and it might be excessively large. So if you want to focus on just a region or a feature, you might have to go in and edit it. Inside of Preview, I can select an area like this and perhaps crop that image to just get the menu that I might be interested in. In any case, there's another way of capturing screen images as well, one that's a little more modern. And that involves a similar key command, Command-Shift-4. With Command-Shift-4, we can select regions or objects in our field of view. That's, for example, let's go back and select a menu. Hit Command-Shift-4. And in this case, my cursor, or pointer really, changes into a crosshairs. And you can see that it's got a little circle in the middle and coordinates in the lower right corner. But the important thing is that it allows me to go and select a region of the screen now. Drag around it, let go of the mouse button, and retrieve a screen capture of that menu selected from my monitor. Just so you know, this same technique, Command-Shift-4, works in programs as well. Let's open text document, say. Now we're inside of TextEdit, and we might want to send a screen capture of a piece of that window. So again, Command-Shift-4. The pointer converts to the crosshairs. Click the mouse button, drag around the region of interest, let go, and retrieve the image from the desktop. Well, one of the problems I might have with the click and drag method or the marquee method of selecting a region for a screen capture is that I might get a little bit of edge effect in some of the captures. For instance, here on the right-hand side of this capture, I can see some text that it's creeping in from the background of the image or window underneath it. So in this case, there's another tool or another method that I can use for capturing an image. For instance, Command-Shift-4 again. Notice the pointer is now a cursor, but this time I'm going to hit the space bar. And when I hit the space bar, my pointer converts to a camera. And whatever I move the camera over, I can select and take a picture of. There's a picture of exactly that window. Let's try it again. Command-Shift-4, space bar, click on the window. And I've got a picture of the window now with no background, perfectly trimmed. Well, keep in mind that this works with anything you can see on your monitor. For instance, let's look at a menu. There's a picture of the menu we just dropped. Let's take a look at dialogue, perhaps. There's the message I got about emptying the trash. And how about a warning message? Again, for tech support purposes, you might want to send that in. There's a picture of the warning message I just got about emptying the trash with a locked item. If you ever want to cancel a capture and go back to where you were, just hit the escape key and it turns it off. One other thing, if you include the control key in your Command-Shift-3 or Command-Shift-4 sequence, you will not print the image as a file to the desktop. Instead, you will save the image to the computer's memory. This memory is called the clipboard, and it can be quite handy if you ever want to paste the captured image directly into a document, like so. Let's give it a try. Command-Shift-Control-4, select a region, open a document, paste, and you can see at our TextEdit document we have just pasted an image of the selected region. It works just as well in other programs like Word. You can see the selected region there again. And of course, taking it one step further, I can use the spacebar modifier as well to capture a discrete object. Let's try that. Let's just change this and make it smaller. Command, Shift, Control, 4, spacebar. Will it work? Yep, it works. There's the window we were just looking at. Well, that's it for the basics of screen capture. Have fun grabbing images from your screen and sending them to your friends and to people you know. And don't forget to use Preview to crop and save files to other graphic formats whenever you need to tweak the image a little bit.